In 3, 2, 1. And welcome back to Janky AF and my Janky life. All right, well, pants down part 3 here. We managed to get all this stuff shoveled out. It was a mix of snow and gravel. So I had my hard shovel, my snow shovel, and it just so happened that because I got some gravel out, the driveway down yonder there, up here at $1 Million View, could use a little gravel where it's getting a little muddy. So I figured try to pick up the 7-10 split and get the 7-pin and the 10-pin. Another way to say that is kill 2 birds with 1 stone, but this is like the more sporty, less lethal version of that. So I say picking up the 7-10 split. So in order to do that, the tractor, of course, had a flat tire, so we had to get our little air filler upper gadget, which actually is really nice. I really like this. I bought it super cheap too. This Astro AI. I kind of wish it was Aero AI instead of Astro, but that's an Aerostar joke for you. Anywho, that was buried in the bottom of the Prius, so we had to go down to the Prius. This is just like a little microcosm of, you know, sort of the weird, very intertwined, very chaotic, you know, completely self-imposed sort of, you know, it's like someone called me one time a broke Willy Wonka. I thought that was pretty funny. So I'm cleaning out the upstairs of the troughs, and actually, by the way, you can't see it right now, but I got a free, I think I'm having someone moving in soon, and I have a queen size bed, but I didn't have a bed frame for it. I had kind of just like a real janky, just metal rods. I didn't like it. I wanted something a little bit nicer for them. And I was looking on like Wayfair, and I hate buying on these, you know, newfangled websites. I don't like buying anything new if I can help it. And I'm driving up here to $1 Million View today, and lo and behold, on the side of the road, there's this beautiful old bed frame, you know, wood with the nice round posts and everything. And I might paint it, but that's neither here nor there. So I get out, get my tape measure, measure it. Sure enough, it's a queen size. So the car's already packed full of stuff, but I managed to get the lower headboard in. The upper headboard didn't fit, so I drove all the way here, dumped all my stuff out, drove all the way back. And then the guy came out, and he was super nice, chatted with me, asked me if he needed help loading it in. Told him, sorry, I can't take the box spring, won't fit. And I think I have one already. I got the 2 double ones that are easy to move. Anywho, so I was like, oh, awesome, like saved myself $200 and you know, got a bed frame, don't have to order it. I know it's here on time. Always wave to the neighbors. Anywho, so then I put that bed frame in here, and of course we're building our deck, so we don't have any stairs, so I had to like lug it up this lurch here to get it up there, blah, blah, blah. And while I'm in the bedroom, putting the bed, you know, the headboard and everything in there, I realized there's a nice piece of glass in here, a nice rounded curved piece of glass. I don't know if you can see that, but beautiful piece of glass. It's got a little bevel on the edge. So where I should be right now is working, but instead I'm trying to get a stupid Buick up into the, and I say that with all due respect, I love the Buick, but I'm going through all this toil to try to get this car in the barn to sit there, further degrade, and then next year probably get rid of it anyways. But you know, I can't let it sit here, both because of the plowing and just because I don't want it to sit outside. I just care about it, you know, I got to get it inside. So where I should be is working at some great people's house, and their son actually commissioned a New York Yankees, or New York Jankies as I say, toilet piece from me, and it had a square rectangular piece of glass on it. And I learned through research and development, square glass does not work well. People can't see it, and myself included. They bump into it, they knock it, you can break it, it's a sharp corner edge, it's a little bit dangerous, kids especially. So I try to use round glass now, and so while I'm up there painting anyways, they're doing like they had a lot of work to do there. I was like, you know what, I have this curved piece of glass, I should bring that back there and swap it out for them so they have a nice curved piece of glass so they're not worried about that little issue. So then I got the curved piece of glass, I get it in here, great. Then I realized I need my air inflator because I got a perpetually low tire on the tractor. I need to buy another one, but in the meantime, you know, get some air in it so I can drive around. So that is under here. So I had to go back here, lift this glass up, get the thing, go back up here, fill the tire up. But we got it. And you know, again, like, yeah, I'm missing a few hours of labor today, but you know, because we're janky, we pick stuff off the side of the road. We got that bed, so now we don't have to worry about getting it shipped and worry about getting it here on time. And also, I probably saved myself like $200 there. So you know, it kind of all works out in janky world. So here we have, again, mix of snow and gravel. We got some gravel. We'll try to put it down in the driveway there to fill up that, you know, little wet spot. If I have my time and energy today, I might scoop out this because it'd be nice to get, because that's the other thing. Once we get this done, you know, God willing, we got like, you know, at least one more car to move up here, depending on how I'm going to organize my space at, you know, Janky Town number 1. We got the El Camino here. We're praying this is going to start today. It does have a new battery in it that's not hooked up, so hopefully it's not dead. I do have a tender somewhere here, but I'd rather not wait, you know, an hour for that to charge up. So we got our premium fuel. We'll put a little fuel in that, hopefully get this started. If we can get this started, lurch it along a little bit up here, and then get the Buick in behind it, clean and clear. And then what I might do is move the tractor zone, because if I can get El Camino Buick, have a little space here, I could put another vehicle here, but this is a concrete pad, which there's debates on what soaks up more moisture, you know. I should put the vehicles on wooden blocks either way. Perhaps I'll try to get all of them on like little wooden blocks. I hear that helps the moisture from coming up through the tires. But maybe we move tractor zone over here and then clean up this area a little bit, get these boards in sort of the middle run here so that we can access them but still get a car in there. And then we'll have spots for, now the question is, can I fit 2 Aerostars in here? 2 shorty Aerostars. That'll be the question. I'll probably take a measurement today, because if I can fit 2 here, have my tractor zone here, easier access to get out if I need to, and then we got all our cars tucked away for the winter, only about, you know, a month and a half late. But that's how it goes sometimes. Shout out to my good friend, Mr. Paco, who gave me this beautiful chop saw. So that was like a, you know, again, it's not like a quid pro quo, but it's just paying it forward. You know, I've done a lot of work for him and his lovely wife, and they, you know, I always try to give them a little bit of a deal on labor and stuff. They've commissioned toilets from me, so it's just, you know, a great relationship, and paying it forward, not being greedy, and just like doing right by people. It always comes back around. So awesome Bosch sliding chop saw. So now we got a great chop saw. We got these 16-foot boards, which are great. So we're going to be able to put on a really nice, beautiful deck, I think, in front of the Trouse. I want to do like a little angle on it like that. So it's got that little modern shape to it. And I got those, another great road score, which is I found these, I'm calling them flower pots. I think they might be like, there's like, well, there's some sort of like, you know, clay or ceramic, but they look like culverts of some sort. You can tell me at home, you smarter people than me, what these are actually used for. But I think that I like how they're mismatched in height. So short one, tall one. And I think they'll look great on like a modern style deck with a little, again, little angle coming off right here, kind of like that. And then you got room to put your garbage cans on, and I'll have these nice little flower pots. We got some wicker furniture. Shout out to Patty, the wonderful Patty, who gave me some wicker furniture. You'll be able to put like a table and chairs out here. It'll be lovely. Also, just because I'm always doing something involving toilets, I moved a toilet up here today too. So cleaning out, you know, Janky Town number 1, getting everything consolidated into here. And then once we have one space more or less organized, then we can work on the second space, but one thing at a time. You can see all my crap here. It's almost lunchtime. Shout out to the sweetheart who made some beautiful dinner last night, and I'll enjoy that for lunch today. So that's a blessing. Yeah, and it's going to be high of 12 degrees Fahrenheit coming up soon this weekend. And of course we have the holidays coming up, so trying to get ready for that. And a low of 1 degree. So, you know, the ground will be nice and hard. It might, and if it doesn't snow, it might be a good time to move a car actually, if we can get them started. But, you know, got deadlines at work and trying to get this thing wrapped up and then clean the whole inside. So we got a lot to do, but every little step is progress. And I think with any luck, we'll be able to get the Buick housed and the El Camino moved. And then that's like one more step in the right direction. Then we can move on to the next vehicle. So I think we're gonna do like a real tight, clean 10 minutes today. Here's that beautiful wicker furniture. That's like got this like light shade of green. It's like really nice. And it's like, it's wicker, but I can't tell if it's like plastic because it doesn't, I mean, this paint, it's like, it's not like the paint's gonna wear off. I think it's like embedded in this fabric. So really cool. Oh, you know, just look at all these toilet lids. I never released it, but one day I'll release the video of me reviewing a Ford Transit, like 150, I think, and I moved all these toilets in basically like a night and a morning out of a storage unit to save myself 70 bucks a month. Whew. And the next step one day will be, you know, getting all these organized. We have this great giant pile of scrap wood here. We have the roof rack from the Transit, which I need to sell eventually. You know, we got a few $100s in stuff just sitting around that we got to try to sell, but then it's like when you get the time, and if you're taking the time off of work to sell stuff, you got to really hope that stuff sells, because otherwise you're losing money in the meantime. You know, always operating on a shoestring budget here, doing things janky, but nice janky lampshade there. That's how we do it. Okay, so some real nice ones. I tried to give this to the local public radio station, WAMC. I thought that came out really, really nice, and they never responded to me. That's a pity. But if you're you know, in the upstate New York region and you listen to WAMC and you want that toilet, you know, give me a shout. All right, there you have it. We'll go back outside and leave you with the pristine view of the $1 million view here before we take off. I love it up here. It's just so peaceful. It's actually, you'd think it'd be windier, but I guess maybe we're tucked in a little valley, so quite a beautiful setting. There you have it. I've been meaning to answer comments forever. I apologize I haven't done that. I wanted to shoot a video of me responding to comments, but maybe at this point I'll just respond to them, because I feel bad when too much time has gone by. Sometimes the questions are kind of like pertinent, you know, I'm looking at this or whatever. So try to respond to everybody. Janky do thanky. Oh, and I hope you're all hanging in there in the wintertime and, you know, looking after all those people around you, taking care of each other and all that. This has been my Janky life here on Janky AF. We'll have another one for you very soon. And until then, Janky do thanky. Alright, couldn't get the El Camino started, but we did manage to get the Buick in, just barely, and it actually looks in so much better condition than it did last year. Actually, with the rain, it kind of shined it up nice, so we got that tucked away, we got the tractor back in, made progress on this area, almost got it organized, ready for more vehicles, a little bit more shoveling, got the gravel in the driveway down there, so a good conclusion. Just wanted to give you a little update. Snow's gone. We'll see if we get freezing temperatures. It's going to be pretty hard to shovel that, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. All right, Janky do thanky.